Hi everyone, and welcome to the House at Pig Corner, a channel which follows the lives of a herd of Guinea pig boars. Now 13 in total, living mostly free range. Free to run around and forage by day, but sleeping safely inside at night. And I hope by now regular visitors are able to recognize these boys as they appear. So here we are in early December and it's now starting to get cold, so it's noticeable the pigs are spending more time indoors. Indeed, Cedric doesn't even venture out today, so he must be tucked up somewhere nice and warm. Probably in one of those 5 hay boxes at the back. He's not one for going upstairs these days, although he always used to sleep up there, on the middle floor, with Piggly B. I don't know why that's changed. But these days it's more likely to be Dylan, Dexter, Gordon and Mario up there. Whatever, it doesn't really matter as long as they spread out and make use of all the space. This is round about midday, and even now there's not really any direct sun into the pigs area. That's what you get with trees all around. The pigs have come up because they've seen human activity, and probably want to know what's going on, and whether it means food. On this occasion we've just broken a few long twigs with leaves off the top of the hedge, to give them something interesting for half an hour or so. These would have been good enough to make them a teepee actually, but we couldn't be arsed today, as there's too much else going on. I think Luigi might have been doing a popcorn there. Then it half turned into a twist but ended up being neither. Anyway, he's obviously having a good time. I've no idea what's happened to all the black boars today. They're all conspicuous by their absence, aren't they? Okay, Cedric might still be in his hay box, but it's unusual not to see any of the others. Dudley, Gordon and Dylan seem to be really enjoying these leaves off the hedge today. I guess that's because they haven't had fresh green leaves for a while. That applies to other foods too. They soon get fed up with anything after a few days. and needs something different, just for a change as much as anything else. Sometimes they even go off some of their favorite veggies. Not grass though. Fresh grass always goes down well. And luckily for them, they've plenty of it growing right outside their front door. Later on it's time to let Amos and Albert have some time out to run around, but today it's on their own. All the rest are inside, so no hanky-panky today. This is the playground area they've made for. Good for when it's wet, or hot, but not much good for filming. Behind them is the narrow corridor next to the hedge, where we've seen them a couple of times recently, and which they all seem to enjoy using at the moment. So this is where we say goodbye again. I'd say they all had a good time, even Albert and Amos, who had a quiet one today. Thanks very much for your thoughts and comments, which do help with ideas on what might be coming up next. Hope you enjoyed watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheerio for now then. See you again soon.